I visited this museum here. And I didn't have time to visit the temporary exhibition. I was interested in see this collection, but when I went there, I realized that the museum was closing at 5 p.m. So I didn't have time. So the museum is located in a big park called Cinquantenaire in Brussels. It is so beautiful and clean. And this big tree, beautiful big tree with all the branches serpenteando hacia el cielo. And now I'm going to show you the sketches I did at the museum and outside the museum. I was only using this sketchbook. This sketchbook is a pocket one also. I started in November 2025 and it's almost finished. I like this one because I test with the sketchbook challenge in October, and I really like the pages and how the pen is behaving. So a big tree was catching my attention, and I drew it several times, as well as the people who was walking around. All the trees, the big tree, this big shape was very interesting, and two people again. I took no more than, I don't know, 2 minutes maybe, or 1 minute to blocking all the big shapes, and it was okay. I like to block in the shapes and do some quick sketches when I'm outside. I must admit that it is a practice that it is a muscle to practice, because people watch, and most if you have camera pointing at you, but I try to do it quickly at first, and put some music on. If you're wondering how I do that, with being a little bit shy, but I do it anyway. So I entered the museum, and I was also interested in mostly prehistoric art and also ancient history art. And sadly, the Greece, Rome, and ancient Orient, far east, Proche-Orient. And I was particularly interested in this ale, like this one and this one. They also have this maquette of Rome, but it was closed because of they are actually making some heating works. So I had 2 hours to visit the museum before it closed, and I went to the prehistoric art to see some of the pieces. All the pieces, or maybe, I don't know, most of them were this area and also European, but mostly of this area. And I was surprised to see the information in the museum, describing and collecting all the pieces by numbers and saying where these pieces were found. And it is amazing. I wrote down the chronological line of the pieces that I drew, and this before um, before our era, common era. And I was amazed by this piece that has lots of like a perfect align points, like 5 circles. And it is like, it was amazing, like how precise. This particular piece was the only one that has this thing. I also saw these pearls. It was a collier, pendentif, collar. And then I went to National Archaeology, like to these sales, to this one, Gallo-Romain. I went to this space where I found this beautiful vase, ceramic and also glass vase that were absolutely amazing, beautiful, and did some sketches also. Very quick sketches. I forgot to take with me this paper, this baking paper, and I just took some from here and I place here. Even like the display of the elements in the room was very beautiful and well displayed, well curated, and all the elements were there just to be admired. It was very humbling and pretty to see, like to draw something that someone did so a long time ago. I had this feeling when I was drawing this. It is like come una tirita. I was having that feeling of like I am drawing something that long time ago. So I think this is the last drawing I did. And this drawing, once you enter the museum, you go to the right and you arrive to a big beautiful hall with some paintings hung. I was amazed by like the daily routine here happening, because I sat down in front of these pieces and I loved the composition, and I wanted to block in and do a very quick sketch of this situation here. And suddenly the 3 people who worked here came, and this is something to sit down, and they sat down and they talked. Later I realized that it was the end of their work day at the museum, so I drew them also here. Yes, and that's all. Thank you so much. I see you next time. Bye.